Right, here we go back again with another football video, and today we're with the daft lad Keano, of course. We haven't seen him on Mads Out and About for a couple of weeks because he's been extra busy. So I thought I'd pop over to see him today. We get his thoughts on the Sunderland final and also on the semi-finals against Coventry. Did you watch the semi-final, Keano?
Did watch the semi-final.
And how are you keeping anyway? I know you've been really busy doing you've been doing your jockey and that, haven't you?
Doing my jockey.
Aye.
I won the 3:30 Doncaster.
3:30, the veterans race. 3:30 Doncaster.
Yeah, the other way.
And then you did the hurdles. You fell off the hurdles, didn't you?
I fell off the hurdle, aye.
You hurt your leg, but he's all right now. It's not too bad. Anyway, so enough of that garbage.
I hurt my head.
A long time ago, didn't you?
Long time ago. Da-da-dee-da-dee-da-da.
Anyway, Keano. Oh, so the Coventry game, I think we were the winners to the final?
Probably, but there was a period in that match where he played very, very poor.
Did we?
Yeah.
Aye, well, I mean, I was at the match, so I could only see one side of the ground.
You get carried away when you're at the match and you get enthralled in the excitement and everybody's biting their nails.
Aye.
And I'm sat watching it thinking we are not playing very well at all.
So what part of the game was that? How did we play the first half? Was it alright?
First half wasn't bad.
Aye.
You know, it was just like a bit of a stalemate, you know, and then the second half started off okay, and then when we conceded,
Aye.
we were really under the cosh, and I thought we were lucky to hang on, and then when extra time, there was extra time, wasn't
Aye, extra time, aye.
Just making sure, I'm just testing here.
Aye, extra time, aye. I think we were the better in extra time though.
Yes, we were the better in extra time. It was just what it was just a period in the match when we couldn't do anything and we were under the cosh and we were just power.
But did we look like...
For the 15, that was just for a 15-20 minute period, I think.
I think we were better in the first game against Coventry.
Yeah, we were. If you want to know the truth, we haven't been the same team for 3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just not as good as we were 3 months ago.
What do you think that is?
Yeah, you must be tired. It's the end of the season, but I mean, why should you be? Because you've got everything to play for, haven't you? I can't understand that, but you know.
So I mean, it was good to come back and actually get that goal at the end, though, wasn't it? I mean, what an end to the game.
Oh, it was a great end of the game. Yeah, I spoiled it for these because these were watching it on. I like to say a dodgy box.
That's what you want.
Yeah, so anyway, they were cheering for Newcastle, like Chris, the stepson, was cheering for Newcastle.
Oh, right.
So it was getting on my nerves, so I went up, tried to put my fire stick on, couldn't get that on. So eventually I got on my phone. So my phone was about 2 minutes ahead of what was downstairs, so as soon as we scored, I says, right. And I walked downstairs and I says, oh, I've just come down for the extra time. Oh, yeah, have you come down for the extra time, John?
Tell me we lost.
I never say anything. I just says I've come down for the extra time. So I was sat like this, and then I seen the corner coming, and then I was just ready, and I jumped up before it went in the net. but already saying that, but it was just, you know, just to get me on back on.
So you think Coventry were hard lines, like?
Well,
Maybe not bothered one single bit. Maybe not bothered every really.
Well, the were lines. I mean, I did think Sunderland were the slightly better team, but like I say, for periods we just went at the races for periods of the match. But that happens, doesn't it?
So Wembley, are you going?
I can't be asked.
No.
What about you? You'll be going.
I'm going. I'm definitely going. Tickets sorted.
Train job?
No, getting lift there and back off my mate, so it's good.
Oh yeah.
Aye.
I didn't know you had one. Have you got one, eh?
Well, you know, cute acquaintance.
Acquaintance?
Yeah. I'm getting
a boyfriend?
No.
Oh, acquaintance.
Of course, my friends.
What, so you just going straight down and straight back? Or
No, going on a Friday.
Stopping off, you're going on a
Going
Friday?
on a Friday, going to Trafalgar Square on Friday night, then we'll come back on Saturday.
So is this a workmate or something? I'm just being a bit nosy.
Oh, well, Mick's taking us down.
Oh, Mick, yes.
Mick, Mick Nuff, Mick from the channel.
I know Mick.
And then Wayne, our other member from SFC Fan TV, is going to bring us back. So I've got to lift either way because Mick's staying for a couple of days. So
is he?
I'm sorted, sorted.
So you come back with somebody else, that's a little bit complicated, isn't it? Got to make sure you catch the right guy.
You only make it as complicated as you want to make it. Anyway, so you're not going to Wembley because you just can't afford it. It's not easy to get a ticket. I know you're not a season card holder. It's not easy to get a ticket.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, I've been there with you before. I was there in 73.
And you're getting on a bit now, so I know it's tough.
Well, yeah, I'd have to stand, keeping order somebody. Somebody would have to prop us up. I'd have me two walking
We have seats the seats at the stadium these days.
Or can I not put a swing over to get a bit of height?
We're on a swing now anyway.
We are on a swing. That's why you used to do it at the clock stand paddock at Sunderland.
Aye.
Yeah, you used to swing over and stand on it, and you used to lift your higher so you could see.
Who are you with then?
My father and my brother.
Oh, clock stand. How old were you then?
Oh, about 8. Yeah, I was about 8.
Anyway, Sheffield United, what's your thoughts on them?
Well, Sheffield's got everything to lose. Everything to lose because they sort of blew it by not going in the top 2. I mean, I know it was a fierce race. And
I get that point of view, I do, actually. Yeah, good point, that.
Yeah, there was some good sides, but I mean, they sort of blew it. And they've got everything to lose because they come third, and they come third by a mile. Aye. So they're going to it as a favourite. And some of the supporters will be thinking they've already got their one foot in their division. They'll be thinking they've just got to turn up. We'll beat Sunderland's struggled to beat Coventry, they're not playing great.
Do you think that Sheffield United have maybe a false sense of security because of the way the semi-final went with the 10 men against Bristol City?
Like that as well.
So
they weren't put under pressure, but that might be good.
Yeah.
They basically just had a stroll in the park, didn't they?
Aye.
Yeah, both games. I mean, I don't know whether they needed a test. They did need a test. Someone got a test.
They have got good experienced players on their side as well. Got some good experienced players on their side.
Oh, they have. Yeah, I think when we went to Sheffield, when we were really playing well, we outplayed them.
We did, aye. Mr. Penalty Roberts.
Yeah, I thought we outplayed them then.
Aye, we did, and they only came strong maybe the last 10 minutes, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Remember that game, aye?
But that's when we were playing well. We're not playing anything like that now.
No.
Not in my opinion.
I wonder why that is, to be fair, but yeah, you say it could be a long season.
Yeah, so do you think the same? Do you think we're not playing as well as we were?
No, we are. I honestly, I mean, I don't think we've played.
We haven't played well for a while, have we?
I can't really pick a game. Maybe it's Burnley away when we played really well and we missed 2 penalties and we had them all over the place, played them up the park, to be honest.
It started to go wrong after we got beat off Leeds.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, I think then it started to go wrong. We lost a lot of confidence. But going back to that one, as we said before, I don't think they played well against Leeds, and they went in, started playing negative, went on the defence, didn't they?
Have you got a zoo next door?
Zoo, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, all the daft dogs around our end, like.
Daft dogs?
You'll have to get me going out.
So what's your thoughts on...
only joking in case you people...
you got to get the odd viewer who takes offence.
Well, yeah.
I mean... Look, I say it the way it is, right? I always have done. And I've been Speakman's biggest critic, one of his biggest critics over the seasons for different situations. And I will say it when something's not right. I mean, when we sacked Tony Mowbray, I wasn't happy. When we brought in Michael Beale, I was slating him, thinking it was a terrible decision. We finished 16th last season. I slated them again. 16th is not a good finish.
I didn't even know we were
16th, yeah. So I give them criticism and I will slate them. I won't, I'm not calling them names and slack them off. When I say slating, I mean as in I'm not happy with the situation and they're doing a poor job and they're doing a very good job, that kind of thing. But I'm entitled to compliment them when they're doing well. I'm not going to sit here and constantly be a negative Nelly or being Mr. Positive all the time when everything's rosy in the garden when it's not. So I will.
How it is.
I say it how it is. And I call a spade and that's it. So when this season, they finished strong. We're going to Wembley. I think they deserve credit. They deserve some compliments.
Strong, though, did we? We didn't finish strong.
No, but we finished good. We finished at Wembley, so they deserve some praise They deserve
Yeah.
the compliments and they reap the reward. So I think this season's been a progress over the last 2 seasons. It's better than the 2 previous seasons. Two seasons ago, we finished in the playoffs, but we only got the semi-finals. Last season, it was a washout, and I'm sorry, but it wasn't a good season at all. And that's where, for me, that's where they get criticism. This season, much better, and they get praise. The Bolton and Regis the Breeze done a decent job, done a good job, getting us to the final. And if we get promoted to the Premier League, wow, it's been an absolutely fantastic season.
So 2 years ago, when we played and we played the likes of Luton, we had a tiny defence.
Yeah, we
had
did.
a tiny little
I think
defence. We had
even
no chance. We might as well not have turned up.
Didn't we even
time
have
they got a corner and a free kick?
Aye. Didn't we even have Lyndon Gooch in defence?
Probably.
At some point in that game, we had another injury or something. I can't remember. I know Elise was injured. I think Ballard was injured.
Yeah, we just had a bunch of midgets playing at the back, especially.
So
so we never had any chance then. But this time we've got the likes of Ballard, Mepham, and who was the other guy?
09, you know, he started out as a midfielder, but he's had a few seasons as a centre back, and he's the one I'm a bit worried about VAR about. Like, I mean, VAR will be like watching all the hugging and he likes
to hug. He likes to manhandle, doesn't he?
He needs to stop the manhandling, especially in the penalty box,
especially when there's VAR, because they don't miss a tick, do they?
Nah, especially for it would be definitely on Sunderland's case, put it that way. I can guarantee that. I mean, Luke 09 does like the manhandle and drag his players around a bit, and it's tomfoolery. I know it is, and you get away with it in the championship.
Well, I don't know where he comes from, manhandling people now, that and stuff like that.
On the goods. Who are you, Thierry, on me? But you know, he has his good points as well. You know, he's played well over the last few games, and he's put some good challenges in, and he's passionate. And I watched the game before the start of the game in the semi-finals, and he was really riling the team right up, like, you know. So he has his good bits like that. But I think, you know, if we finish strongly, and we get promoted to the Premier League, I mean, wow. What's your score prediction, Keano, anyway?
I'm actually going for extra time.
Oh, I don't want extra time.
Just my prediction.
Don't want penalties extra time. I'm going to...
Yeah, I can smell dog. Somebody goes over our fence with a couple of small dog. I think I can smell it. Can you smell it? Just in case you think it's me.
Don't be, I thought I was doing.
It's got to be quiet. It must be over there.
I just tell everybody on the internet.
To be honest, I don't know what I'm supposed to say that, but it's not me.
I know the viewer can't smell dope though.
Oh, they can't, but can you?
It stinks.
Just put this on the fence just in case it throws Chris or somebody.
Anyway, back to what we were saying. Right, so yeah, I'm going for a 2-1 Sunderland win. In normal time. I think they'll score first, we'll come back and win.
I'm not normal though.
No, you're not. So what do you think's going to happen then?
I think it'll be extra time. And I think we'll go to penalties, because 99% of extra time games do go to penalties. Sometimes it's not worth playing extra time in my eyes, and I think that will be scratched off sooner rather than later. Or this half an hour, and then it becomes penalties. What's the point playing this half an hour? Because nothing usually happens.
Aye.
But saying that, it did the other day for us. So
has that ever happened in a game of football before? I don't think it has. I agree with you. I think that extra time is usually just a waste of time. Has this ever happened in the history of, you know, has a team ever scored
in extra time?
Of extra time? So like,
Sunderland did against Coventry.
I know, apart from that.
Probably
have. I mean, I think when we played Gillingham back in the old relegation playoffs, I'm sure Gillingham scored late on. I don't know when it was. I can't remember rightly. Roker Park.
Was that when we in the old Division 3?
We got relegated to Division 3. Yeah.
Oh, that's when we got relegated.
Got relegated. I think that's when Gary Bennett was playing.
So is that where they played like the top 2 of the lower division played the bottom 2 or something of the higher division?
We played Gillingham, so we played.
That's how it started, didn't it?
Yeah, it was like the 4th team in League 1 or League 2 at the time was playing us, and we were like the 4th bottom in or 3rd bottom in the Championship or League 1.
Yeah, it worked different back in there.
And I think away goals counted that day as well. It was away goals rule.
Oh, was it?
I think it was away goals rule. I remember being like, never been so depressed in my life as a kid. Like, I was good at it. But anyway, so who's going to win on penalties?
Well, there's only one time in there.
Who?
And I can't lie.
Oh no.
Did you say lie, haven't you?
Aye.
So do you want to know who's going to win?
Oh no.
Remember, I can't lie. Cause Sunderland.
Sunderland's going to win on penalties.
Yes,
All right, cool.
Sunderland's going to win on penalties.
I'd rather. Yeah, that was a bit crap. Wasn't
It's boring, isn't it?
it? I'd rather win in normal time.
You tell us to say that.
How on earth, if we get promoted, are we going to manage to compete in the Premier League? I've heard lots of different rumours. Someone said it's 180 million we'll get for getting promoted, or 200 million, or 140 million. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, maybe that's like how it works out over the season or how it pans out. I don't know how.
And relegation, if you get relegated, you get parachute payments is
Parachute
180
payments.
million over so many seasons.
What is it?
Something like that, aye.
Is that why teams like to get relegated? Like?
Well, you get more. I think you get more if you stay in the Premier League, though, don't you?
Yeah, you must do. Yeah, you get half the receipts off Sky TV and all that. Put money in the wouldn't do anything, I think.
Aye. Can we?
Football rights.
Can we actually? Can this ownership pull out the bag if we get promoted? Because I mean, Sheffield United, it's gonna be a difficult game. Chris Wilder's got the team playing well. Tough team to beat. I'm under no illusion. I'm not expecting anything. I'm going there open-minded, and I'm hoping to come away with the result. But I'm kind of thinking I'm not getting too carried away just yet.
It's 50-50 in my eyes.
It
Most
is,
cup
yeah.
finals are.
Yeah, 50-50. Yeah, it's like a cup final, like I say.
Yeah, Crystal Palace turned Man City over the other day. Man
Aye.
City was second. Crystal Palace was second favourites.
Aye. Yeah, and I mean, Man City in the top 5 and Palace are just in the bottom half of the table, so it does happen, doesn't it?
Well, it happens quite regularly. You know, it's just a one-off game. Sheffield's got everything to lose. Sunderland, you could argue Sunderland haven't, but then I mean they have really, because I mean you get the final and you want to go up. It's disappointing if you don't, so they have got stuff to lose.
And then back in the olden days when we first started running, I was the underdog and I beat you, and then never beat us again, did you?
I used to beat you first though.
Over the baseball bat.
Yeah. Yeah,
slow down.
I used to beat you up first, and then you started beating me up.
Aye, exactly. Aye. Yeah, that's the way it is, isn't it? So can we survive in the Premier League if we get promoted? Then?
Well, I think we're jumping the gun a little bit, but
I've just said it. I'm not
probably
confident.
not. Probably not.
No, I'm not confident in getting promoted in the. I'm just, you know, I'm having a general conversation. If
Yes.
we did, could we?
Well, we could.
Yeah.
We could go on to do something like Leicester, because teams do. Leicester were in the old Division 3 not that long ago.
Aye.
They worked their way up the leagues. You've got your likes of Bournemouth, who's come from nowhere. They've been there for a while. You've got Brentford.
I think didn't Bournemouth get promoted then relegated with the parachute payments?
They did,
come
then they
again.
come back.
Aye.
You've got Brighton, who's a regular Premiership side, and all these sides used to be
Yeah. Aye.
Championship sides, and that.
But they have.
You know.
Is our we're getting our ownership anyway to do with will they have the money available? But they've got they'll have
Well,
the
they're
money.
going to have to if they don't buy good players.
They'll have the
then
money
they'll-
from actually winning the. If
yeah.
we won, you know, if we won. Anyway, who's going to score goals for Sunderland? What's it? Is it going to be 1-1, 2-2, 0-0?
1-1.
1-1.
I think Isidore.
Isidore, right? Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
is the door open or closed?
Is the door open or closed? Hopefully the door's going to be closed once we take a goal, go in front. A 2-1.
Yes. We have got some players who aren't playing very well as well. I don't want to be a bit negative, but
Like who?
what's wrong with Roberts at the minute?
Oh, I know he's been off form, hasn't he?
Yeah,
There's
he's
a lot
very
of-
off form.
A lot of people on my channel coming on saying don't play Roberts, kind of play 09 and this, that and the other, but
But saying that, Roberts is one of my favourite players. It's just the last few games.
I don't
hasn't
see
been in the races.
I don't see who we can actually put over there, barring putting Meander out of position.
Yeah. I also think Lefay's not playing very well neither. All of a sudden, something's not right with him.
I thought he played well against Coventry.
Oh, did you? I didn't.
You not?
No, I did. I don't think he's played well for quite a while.
Good corner though, wasn't it? I know we've been rubbish with corners lately, but that was a class corner.
Oh, was it a corner, was it?
Corner from Lefay.
Like I say, we've got a couple of players out of form.
I mean, we've only got the 11 players who started against Coventry and the likes of Mundell who can really I think really affect the game. Is anybody else who can really come on and affect the game?
So Meander played all right.
Yeah,
He
Meander
played well, and Mundell was a guy who came on a sub.
came on a sub, aye.
He did okay.
He might even get a start. We don't know.
Yes.
You know, people thinking maybe we should go back to 4-2-3-1.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Anyway, Keano, thanks for the chat.
It's been a pleasure. Can I go back to bed now?
Aye, you want to enjoy the rest of your horse racing and don't fall for horse mine at 3:30 at Catterick on Saturday.
The 3:30.
3:30 at Catterick on Saturday.
The 3:30 at Tursk.
I feel high now.
Do you? Aye.
Anyway, Keano, cheers, matey.
Aye, cheers, man. Nice to see you.
We're getting back on again
Nice.
on Mads Out and About in a couple of weeks' time.
Aye.
When you're feeling better and you're ready and you can go out.
I'm allowed to go out.
Are you allowed? I thought you had a restraining order.
No, it's just in case I abscond. But
Yeah,
I'm
but that
allowed-
tag
I'm
won't let
allowed
you
to
go outside the door, will it? I mean, outside the premises.
I'm in the garden.
Well, you're out in the garden because that's what the tag says, isn't it?
What tag's that? What do you mean, like tag?
Aye, I'm only joking, folks. I'm only joking. He's allowed at the house every now and again.
Oh, yeah, I can come out as
Yeah.
much as I want.
As
As
long as
long as
he's
it's
on-
not more than once a week.
As long as he's on his medication, he's fine.
Yeah.
Right, I'll see you later anyway.
See you later, folks.
Right, Keano, cheers on from the armchair.
All right, cheers, man.